They laughed at him in the marketplace. "A coin? For a sparrow? You've lost your mind." But the man didn't answer. He only looked down at the small bird, cupped gently in his hands, feathers dusty, wings trembling, eyes full of something unexplainable. He wasn't rich. In fact, that single coin was all he had. But he wasn't buying a bird. He was buying a smile for his children. As he walked home through the narrow, sunlit alleys, the sparrow stirred. And then it spoke. "If you let me go," it whispered, "I'll give you 3 truths, each one worth more than gold." The man stopped in his tracks. "A talking bird," he muttered. "3 truths," the bird repeated. "The first 2 I'll tell you now. The third, only after I'm free, sitting safely on that tree." The man hesitated, but something in the bird's voice felt ancient. He nodded. "First," said the sparrow, "if you lose something, don't mourn. If it was truly yours, it could never leave you. Second, if someone promises the impossible, don't believe it, no matter how tempting it sounds." The man listened carefully, and then he opened his hands. The bird soared, wings catching the fading golden light, and landed on the crooked branch of a fig tree nearby. Its eyes met the man's, steady, calm, knowing. "You let me go," the bird said gently. "But you also let go of something else." The man leaned in. "In my belly," said the sparrow, "there are 2 gemstones, real, pure, each one heavier than 20 mythkals. Had you kept me, you'd be richer than the wealthiest merchant in Damascus." The man's mouth dropped open. "What?" "You let go of fortune," the bird continued, "for a few empty words." The man's chest tightened, his cheeks flushed. Regret rushed over him like a tide. "You tricked me. You cheated me. You—" He kicked the dust, yelled up at the tree, fists clenched, words sharp, but the bird didn't move. Instead, it tilted its head and said, softer this time, "And yet, you remember what I told you just moments ago. Don't believe the impossible. And now, you believe that a tiny sparrow like me is carrying gemstones heavier than my body." Silence. The man froze. The anger in his veins turned into confusion, and then into shame. "You see," said the bird, "you heard the truth, but you never listened." He looked down at his empty hands, and then up again. But the branch, empty. The sparrow was gone. The man stood there, staring at the empty branch, the last place he saw the sparrow. The breeze cooled his flushed cheeks. The market's noise had faded. Even the sky seemed to pause, holding its breath. There was no treasure, no bird, just him, and a question echoing in his chest. The words returned like a soft whisper. "Don't let regret break you. Don't believe the impossible." And then, the one he never heard. "You weren't ready for truth." He looked at his hands, still empty. But this time, it wasn't anger he felt. It was weight, the weight of unpreparedness. Because truth, he realized, is not something you're given. It's something you must be ready to carry. Sometimes, people lose, not because life is cruel, but because they never stop to ask themselves, was I even ready to receive what I asked for? We chase so much, wealth, love, recognition, but rarely do we prepare our hearts to hold it. We confuse desire with worthiness, and when life doesn't give, we blame the world, instead of asking, was I truly ready? Real blessings don't always sparkle. They whisper, they wait, they test, and the ones who hear are the ones who are still, humble, and present. That day, the man went home without gold, but with something rarer, a scar shaped like a question and the quiet beginning of wisdom. If this story touched something in you, don't let it pass like a breeze. Leave a comment, share it with someone who's chasing something, and subscribe for more stories that don't just entertain, they awaken. Until next time, stay present, stay humble, and stay wise.